Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you all of the books that I plan to read in June. Now, in the previous months I've gotten a little overzealous with my TBR pile and have not been able to complete any of them, so this month I'm going to give myself a smaller TBR pile with the hopes that I'll be able to complete all of the books on it. I am purposely only gonna name 4 books today because filming my wrap-up videos I realized I tend to read 1 book a week because I tend to only get to 4 books a month. Let's get into everything that I want to read this month. Oh crap, I actually have 5 books. Dang it! Just realized that there's one that I want to read that I don't own yet. Never mind, all that just went to kapooey. I have 5 books. Can't get to that 5th book. It's just so impossible for me. So the first book I plan to read this month I've actually already started, and I mentioned it in my May wrap-up, and that is Shatter by Tahareh Mafi. This is the 3rd time this book will be featured in a TBR video. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I don't know, and I've already mentioned it twice before. I'm on page 35. We've started it, and I'm going to finish this book this month. I'm going to actually read you. The next book I plan to read this month I am reading because the movie for this book comes out in July, and I'm very excited to read this book, and that is Paper Towns by John Green. I don't know what this book is about outside of what the trailer shows. I think it's about a boy who becomes friends with the girl, and then the girl runs away and they have to go find her. That's pretty much all I know. And it has Cara Delevingne. She's a Victoria's Secret model. Like I said, I'm really excited to read this. I read The Fault in Our Stars and it was beautiful and sad, and I hope this one's not as sad. It's not about anybody with cancer, so I don't think it's as sad. I hope you're more uplifting and more positive and inspiring than Fault in Our Stars, because that was just downright depressing. I like the way this book feels. And the next book I want to read this month is a new release. It came out at the end of May, and I'm actually going to buddy read this with Mandy from Oh It's Mandy. We read the first book together, so we only thought it was appropriate to read the sequel together. And that is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. I wanted to start this the day I bought it, because I bought it on Tuesday, but I knew I wanted to buddy read it with Mandy, so I resisted. Do you hear that, Mandy? I resisted. I exercise self-control, which is not something I'm usually very good at. This is the sequel to All the Boys I Loved Before. I just read that in March, and it was really good. It was cute and it was adorable. It was unexpected, but I wasn't aware that To All the Boys I Loved Before was not a standalone, because when I finished that, I was like, whoa. I don't like vague endings. I want to have a clear picture of where my characters' lives are going. So I was extremely excited to know that this book was coming out in less than a month, like in a month and a half from when I finished the other one, because now I get to know what happens with Lara Jean and Peter, and yes. And look, my copy is autographed. I didn't actually meet her. It just came this way when I bought it from Target. And the next book I want to read this month is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. It shouldn't be a surprise that I want to read this. I just read ACOTAR in May, and that was my first book by her, and I am obsessed with it, and I'm thoroughly in love with Sarah J. Maas and her writing. I've only heard amazing things about this series. I think it's like pretty much everybody's favorite fantasy series ever, or favorite current fantasy series. I don't know what it's about other than Selena is a assassin and she likes pretty ball gowns. Queen of Shadows comes out this fall, so I have to read 3 books and a very large bind-up of like 5 novellas before then, so I gotta get on that now. It wasn't a surprise that I would want to read her other series when I loved ACOTAR so freaking much. I mean, that book was just like mind-blowing and wonderful and beautiful. I found a new favorite writer. Another book I'd like to read this month is, well, probably a surprise. I really want to read Frostbite by Richelle Mead, which is ironic because I did not like the Vampire Academy book all that much. However, I finally got around to renting the movie this last week, and I still have it, and I've literally watched it maybe 5 or 6 times. I really enjoyed that movie. I am really surprised I enjoyed that movie because I did not think I would at all. I loved that movie, and now I want to just read all of the books, like right now, but there's like 12 of them, so I can't do that in 1 month. But I gotta get my hands on Frostbite because I want to continue that series in the worst way right now. that would be the 5 books that I would like to read this month. We're gonna go for 5 books again. Can I do it? We'll see. I would like to read at least one of the novellas from the Dorothy Must Die stories novella bind-up. I mentioned this in my May TBR and I did not get to it. I didn't get to any of it. I didn't even open it or take it off the shelf. Like I mentioned before, this is 3 novellas that are prequels to the Dorothy Must Die series. I'm hoping for some answers. I'm hoping for some clarification on some things because Dorothy Must Die tells you nothing. Nothing. You're going to tell me things, right? You're not going to let me down, right? So those are all of the things that I hope to get to in the month of June. I want to get to that 5th book because I can get to 4. We'll see if I can do it. Tell me what book you are most excited to read in the month of June. Are there any new releases that are coming out this month? Because I don't know of any. Are there that you're really excited for? Tell me down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I will talk to you very soon. Bye! Well, it could have been easy. All you gotta do was stay. Open the door. Okie dokie, artichoke. I'll need you. I was just kidding when I put you back. Didn't you know where I... Ow! Oh, that really hurt. I just stubbed my toe. That really hurt. I really hope I don't have lipstick on my teeth. If I do get lipstick on my teeth, just, yeah, don't judge me. It's hot pink lipstick, okay? I didn't even realize that was her at first. But the eyebrows is what gave it away. It feels fun, like smooth and yeah. I'm gonna put that down now because I'm just being weird. If I want a cookie, I'm gonna eat the damn cookie. Because why not just eat the cookie? I mean, then you're just gonna torture yourself the whole day thinking about the cookie when you could have just had the cookie. Or you're gonna eat a billion other things that's just gonna equal the calories of the cookie when you could have just had the cookie to begin with. And because you're gonna end up eating the cookie anyway. No, I just really want a cookie. And the next book I want to read, this monk. Oh, like I just like her as a person, and I wanted to meet her and be her friend. So can we arrange that, Sarah? Can I be your friend, please? Now it's time to go to Mongolian, and I am so excited. I'm going to fill my stomach with lots and lots of goodness. That was weird and creepy, and I'm not going to do that ever again. Okay, that was the last time, I promise.